What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am on my brand new camera. I am now filming on my new GoPro. It is the Hero 13. So first, let's go have a look back at the unboxing and I'll meet you guys right back here. Alright, so my new GoPro camera just arrived. I opened the box just because I didn't want to show my address, so packing tape, garbage, and then looks like it's all in here. So let's see what's in here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, good. It's the back that So here we go. It came with a case. And this is all it came with. An SD card, which I didn't really need, but cool. The 2 batteries was the reason why I got this one, and handstand, you know, a handle or there, that thing, the place to hold it. So that's why I got this one. It was like, I don't know, $30 more than it originally would have been. I'm like, for all that I'm getting, I think that's very worth it. So, yeah, here we go. Okay, so now I have it out of the packaging, at least that outer packaging that I showed you. So this is the GoPro Hero 13. I was looking at originally the Hero 11 or 12 because it's older and a little bit cheaper. So this is what I was just talking about earlier, the handle thing. So, I was reading that they all had a lot of problems overheating, and that in this one, they seem to have fixed that issue. And with everything this one came with, I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna spend the extra money. And it was really only like $80 extra. So that's why I went with the Hero 13. It's not only the newest one and the best one that is out now. It's the batteries. I also wanted something that was gonna last long. I know this is going to last me long, and definitely be worth the money that I definitely put back into it with how much I'm going to be using it. So to improve my videos and my vlogs between all my channels lately, well, not lately, but for the past few years, I keep finding myself, you know, if I had a GoPro, that would be really helpful right now. You know, and the biggest reason behind me saying that is just me simply having, I just use my phone to record. And it's hard when I don't want to use my phone, or if I want to, you know, pull out my phone to look something up while I'm recording. It's kind kind of hard if, you know, when I'm using my phone and I want to pull it out to look up something, a bit of information to make sure I'm saying something right in one of my videos or something like that. So that's a big reason why I ended up going for the Hero 13 and just getting a GoPro. And so now now you saw the unboxing. I'm not gonna show me doing all this little stuff, but anyways, this is what we have. So next clip you'll see me trying out the camera itself. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like without all that plastic, that paper crap that was on it. So apparently I have to update it now before I can use it. So now in the next clip I'll show you me using it. So I'm not going to show me doing all whatever the setup process is going to be. So the next clip will actually be footage filmed from this camera, not my phone anymore. Yay! Well guys, I already broke it. The spot right there, I didn't realize it was like stuck in and maybe not meant to open, but I don't know. I took my pocket knife and like pried it open. I was trying to find the place the memory card went into, later realizing that it went right there next to the battery. But how the hell was I supposed to know that? I mean, the instructions right here, it does not show anything about that's where the damn memory card goes. Well, now it shows it right there, but you know, it's not very clear instructions that that's where it goes. You know, they could be a little bit more better on that, but now I figured it out. So I don't know what the hell that is on the side there, what the purpose of that is, but hopefully, I mean, it doesn't look like it's anything important to me, so just pretend that I didn't do that. Alright everyone, so the beautiful waterfall behind me. I'm down here at my local park. I haven't been here yet this year, so I figured what a better way to test out the new camera by going on a little adventure. I always see a lot of wildlife here, a lot of turtles. Sometimes you see the big blue herons by the waterfall or along the river here. But either way, like I said in my last video, we don't always have to find wildlife. It's just being outside and enjoying being out, you know, surrounded by nature. So here we are. How's it going? squirrels playing over there, chasing each other around, fighting over food, whatever it is that squirrels do. Come on. Alright, I think I figured out the zoom. I guess we'll keep it at this. Still see me when I do this? Oh hell yeah. No, this is good. Alright, sweet. Do I look good? Hey guys. Hi. Alright. Sweet. I think we'll keep it at this. At least I'll see how it is when I'm editing the video. And I'll really actually be able to see if there's a big difference or not. So right here, so the river runs that way. Now this is a pond just next to the river. These, what do those look like to you guys? So this is a wild blueberry bush. So all of these, they're blueberries growing. Love walking in here. It's like going in a jungle. Going down all the paths and oh, looks like, you know, trash. People are always leaving trash. Trash is the main reason why I don't come down this way anymore that often, because it's just, you can see all that. Just, come on, people don't care. It's okay if you're homeless, at least have some respect for others. Alright, now we're back to the main path. We were just a little, on a little cut-off path that went over there, but sometimes you can get through, sometimes you can't. But there's always big snapping turtles in here, there's painted turtles in here. There's a rock right over here that I don't think you guys will be able to see it. I can't zoom in. At least if I can, I haven't figured out how to yet. So right there, there's a rock sticking out where I always see turtles, painted turtles usually, just sitting there basking in the sunlight. But I don't think I see one there today or right now. Yeah, there does not appear to be one today. But that's alright. They're always there. Love this area. The tree is very swampy, very wet on both sides here. But right over here, there's another little pond. The river is just off over there. Oh, bird. So right here, oh, there's another path that homeless people made. Must be a campsite back there. They're too lazy to go in the non-obvious spots. Instead, they have to shit up the nice spots that people like to come enjoy at. So yeah, one of my gripes with why I don't walk through here as much as I used to is just I don't enjoy seeing trash all over the place, and the city really needs to step up their game to do more about it. That's all. So here's a swampy spot. There's always a lot of frogs. Over here, turtles. I always see over there basking on the logs usually is where I see all the turtles all the time. But see, it's very swampy right here, but very pretty. Very pretty. I've showed this place in many of my videos, but not probably have one from like a year ago. I'm not seeing anything right now. It also was really hot today, so maybe the heat was too much today. Who knows? You know, you really don't know. But again, it's only the beginning of June. Now it's finally starting to get warmer out. Took forever, but finally the warm weather is here. That's old, but beavers must have gave up, and now since people graffitied it, because everyone, you can't have nice things. See, we've had a lot of rain, so the water is really high. So believe it or not, the past few years have been, we were considered in a drought. Even though we still had a lot of rain, it wasn't enough, and it was always too much at a time, so it would accumulate, it would flood, and it wouldn't be, I don't know how that works, but I'm not super up on that in science terms, but because we had rain all at once, it wasn't like, didn't do anything to help the drought. And now it's super high. So here we're in another spot further up the river a little bit, and it still looks really high. We had this weird guy in front of me too, so I didn't really want to record. He just kind of like, he was coming this way and then turned around, and I don't know, I thought that was a little bit weird. He could just been like done with his walk or jog and turned around, but it was just really weird to me because I didn't know if he was like acting suspicious in some way where I feel like I should be in fear for my safety, I guess. So I'm just kind of trying to keep a distance and also keep an eye on him, so I figured maybe it would also be good to be recording just in case. Just in case. So right here I always find garter snakes, little frogs, little wood frogs. By the way, the garter snakes love those wood frogs. And newts. I always find a lot of newts over here. Eastern newts, the red F's. Right here's another really cool spot that I like to hang out. And if you look straight back to behind those trees where my finger was, years ago when I was homeless, I camped out back there for a few months, a couple months or something. Right above my finger right there, way back there, but you can't see anything from here. But this is a cool place to come hang out. And right here, is it still there? Yeah, of course it's still there. Not in the best shape now, but it was a chair that someone carved out of the tree. And then right here is another good spot to find turtles basking on, in the sun. Got a bunch of flies. There's a lot of wildlife all through here. And at nighttime, if you're ever out here at nighttime, I have some older videos on here, but walking along this pathway at nighttime, all you can see is the light shines from the little wolf spiders. And it's so cool because it's just like so many sparkling. It's like they're all like little tiny eyeballs from spiders. Really cool. And of course you got deer at nighttime. Come out here at nighttime, and There's also black bear, but you know, as long as there's no cubs around, they don't hurt people. They don't go after people unless they see you as a threat. So you can encounter a black bear, and you know, as long as it doesn't see you as a threat, you're gonna be fine. You could just keep your distance, stay, you know, a few feet back. You know, if you get closer and you see him, you know, clearly getting a little bit more agitated, a little bit more spooked, then use your best judgment. Don't be stupid and keep, you know, trying to poke the bear, literally. Like, so, you know, people are just so stupid, and then they blame animals when they get, you know, when this animal had enough and attacks them. No, it's not the animal's fault, it's your dumbass fault. So these right here, they put these up a few years ago, or maybe 10 years ago now, probably. They're bat boxes. So I guess the sign fell down off of this one, but it talks about, you know, giving bats housing and the benefits bats are to, you know, the mosquito problem and all that. So, you know, you don't like mosquitoes, you know, that's why we have bats. And now this is the Apple Way bike path. It's a really sweet path. It connects up to another park. So easy to go from park we just, you know, came from. And now, you know, this comes out at Wheelock Park, another park. So now you can get a good view from the top. That's why I love coming out over this bridge. You can see all kinds of things: beavers, muskrat, snapping turtles, painted turtles, geese, ducks, the blue herons, as I mentioned earlier. You know, there's so much. Right now it's a little high, so, and with all the rain, it's probably not the clearest, but you know, as it goes down and, you know, we don't get as much rain, should be more visible. And right here is a pathway that goes back to where I was talking about earlier, where I used to camp on the other side there. So that was one way back there, except I always came the longer way, but sometimes it'd come this way at nighttime. Really depended on where I was coming from. I'm not going to go back there right now, but I do want to go explore that area because it's been a long time. I don't know who's camping out there now, and I don't know who I'm going to encounter. So I'm going to be going back for another video when I have someone with me, just because, like I said, I don't know who I may or may not encounter. So we're not going to go too much farther, just a little bit more. I want to show you, this is another area that, it's a good area to sit down at if you're on this path and just need a good break. You know, it's really hot out in the middle of summer, you just need to sit down in the shade. Look at the caterpillar. So those are the tent caterpillars. But as I was saying, I sit down one of these rocks usually when I just need to cool down in the dead of summer. if I'm on going somewhere, coming back from somewhere, wherever. And this is gonna be the end of the video, by the way, guys. But before I end, really quick, through here, and if you go straight, wow, they didn't even do anything. Okay, well, there's another pathway that goes out that way. It's one of my favorite places to find garter snakes. I always find garter snakes and frogs and all kinds of other cool wildlife, snapping turtles, more turtles. So yeah, we'll walk down here, and then I'll end the video right when we get over to the edge of the pathway, but I'm not gonna go in. Anyways, I'm not gonna go farther, but yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Again, not supposed to be a long video. I think it's already a lot longer than I anticipated it to be, but I just wanted to test out my new camera and show it to you guys, see how you guys liked it, and get your guys' opinions on it. I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this adventure. I can already tell you, using this camera made things so much easier for me, and it's just so awesome to finally have a decent camera that's not too big. And you know, the best thing is I have my phone handy, so if I'm recording and I'm like, you know what, I need to look something up to make sure I'm giving you guys the right information. If I'm not sure about something, I can do that, and I don't have to stop what I'm doing to look at what I want to look at. So hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. You'll have a lot more from me coming now that I have a nice camera, so stay tuned, guys. Remember, treat all wildlife, all forms of life equally, and I will see you in the next one. Critter Kyle out.